Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. I have a 12-inch by 24-inch canvas, and I want a pan of colors that I can scoop out with my shovel. And I'm going to start with a base layer of dazzling white from Deco Art and hope it'll be enough. I'm going to float the rest of my colors on top. I'm going to give myself a little gold. Deco Art also, 24 karat gold. Little dancing fuchsia. Orange Crush. A little bit of what I call tangerine. Decided some water lily was necessary. Got saffron. Thought about using some blue. Blue I want to use, I think is going to be cerulean blue. But that's not a bad bunch of colors. And I've got some Frozen. I'll just try and use that. That might be really nice actually. And I've got a lid for my pan. If I want more gold or white, I'll do that at the time. But for right now, I just have a stiffer than usual piece of acetate to put over the top of that. Now I want some colors at the top and the bottom, so I'm going to work on the top at the bottom. Some Oriental blue. Some blue flame. Some dazzling white. Some water lily. Got some frosted berry. And I'm wondering if I'm going to have enough time to do this. Does not matter what happens with this sky right now, because I'm going to be putting flowers or whatever over the top of it. Probably. Unless something very strange happens to stop me, that's the plan. I need some color on the bottom. And whatever it is going to be. I guess I'm going to use some Twilight Orchid. Because I have it. Handy. And that's all that's necessary right now. I'm going to use some Chryscocolla. And I want some blue. I didn't get it out. I gotta get it out. I want some blue velvet. I was going to use deep amethyst, but I'm really glad I shook that. That might not exactly be the color I really want. What have I got instead? I've got Agave Blue. Also probably requires a shake. Yeah, that's better. Doesn't matter what colors are on my spatula, because it's just a background anyway. And a good batch of colors, I think. So now I'm going to use some Fandango. And I think somewhere here I have some perfect indigo, and I think I'm going to use it. Yep. But I also have some hummingbird wing, which kind of reminds me of the Royal Sapphire. Helps if I don't knock the top into it. I've still got that Agave Blue if I want it. Kind of need to clean off my spatula. I'm going to try and use the color I've got off my spatula. I like the idea of putting some curves in and exposing some more color. Alright, so now it's time for the shovel. Hopefully I have enough paint on my edges so that I won't have to fix that later. But I know all the colors I used, so I'm all set if I have to color match. As the paint starts to get sticky, it pulls off the canvas, so it's not an automatic gimme that it's going to work out the way I want. It's time to grab my shovel, although I'm kind of longing to try this I think that's probably risky as I want to be right now. So let's grab my colors. And I think I'm going to put some yellow in there. I could put some white in there, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. Let's try the first one. I think I might be making a painting with my leftovers tomorrow because I definitely don't need as much as I've got, but I do love the colors. And I will go back and add flourishes like lines, I think. And it's a really good thing I use GAC 800 by Golden because I think there's going to be some heavy paint. I'm not sure why I overused my color. Also not sure I'm in love with that white, but I'm not sure I don't love it either. But I do want to grab one of my little tools. Just to see what might be done. Or not done. I'm not sure anything needs to be done actually. Sure do need a lot less paint than I anticipated. It's been a long time since I did something like this. Let's get rid of some of that. I'm probably going to put some dots in there. So I'm inclined to just see where those go if I tip them. They're not going too far too fast. I want a much smaller scoop, and I have one. Well, I don't know how much smaller it is, but I could still try it. This is a make your own. It's just a piece of refuse. I love how they make the stripes. don't know if I've missed any or not. They all seem to have some. I could put more flowers in, but I'm not sure what's going to happen right now. I just have to cover my stuff and come back tomorrow and use it up. When I made my first flower painting, and I did make one similar that was a horizontal. Great. They're kind of funky, but they're kind of cool too. I think that'll work. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions. It will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.